Let's build a moon pool in Minecraft. So we're going to start out with this roughly circle-ish shape. And I'm building it out of basalt because it is a volcanic rock and it looks kind of like the inside of the moon pool. Now I am playing Minecraft with a texture pack on, so all the blocks that I'm using and that you are seeing here will look slightly different for you, and it won't look that much different, so they should still be pretty easy to find. Obviously I'm doing this in creative mode, and we'll just keep building up and making the circle-ish shape smaller and smaller as we go up. And we change the shape a bit to make it look less perfect, because that's not how nature works. Nothing is perfect. So we're trying to make it look natural. Natural to the world gen, and also natural to how it would look in real life, because this is a volcano, so it's not going to be a perfect cone. So we're just going to keep building up until we're happy with its height and shape overall. And I'm going to stop talking so I can get back to this. But this is sped up ×2, because that's how fast I can speed the video up as I'm recording this voiceover. But as I was building, I was planning out what I was going to say, and around this point I kind of forgot that I was supposed to be talking and just really focused on the build. Every once in a while you will see me pan out, and that's so I can get a look of how it's looking so far as a whole, and so I can get a feel for how much more I want to do. I'm not gonna do time set day because I want you to get a feel for how long this really took me by seeing exactly how many like daylight cycles I went through just building this. Don't think that this is going to be a quick build because it is not. It is going to take a very long time. I'm gonna make the edges look kind of rough and broken just to make it a bit more realistic. Now that the volcano is done, we can work on the floors of the moon pool. And once we are done with that, we can add the moon pool itself. I'm going to fill it in with sand because that's just what the floors of the moon pool are like in H2O. Which might make it take a bit longer because, well, as we all know, sand actually has gravity to it in Minecraft. All the other blocks will stay where you put them. But blocks like sand and gravel actually have gravity to them, so they won't just stay where you put them in midair, which is kind of annoying. Now we gotta mark out where we want our entrance to be. So I'm thinking about right there. And then we start digging out what we just filled in, because that was totally not a complete waste of time. I'm trying to make it symmetrical, but it's not going too well, because I just now realized that the moon pool is off center a little bit in the volcano, so I will have to fix that later. See what I mean? Off center. So it's going to be a little bit asymmetrical. It's a bit asymmetrical, but it looks more centered now. Now, the show never actually showed how deep the moon pool is, but it's actually pretty deep. So this will involve a lot of digging. And right now I'm making some ledges. Well, they will be ledges once I get the rest of the dirt out. And those are the ledges that you will often see the mermaids resting on. And as we dig down, we will be putting more basalt in the sides, and here I am using smooth basalt because it's slightly different than the other basalt, because we want to make it look like it's similar but not identical to the rock on the walls. And right here where we mark the entrance is where we are going to build our tunnel, which will kind of go down. And it's going to be kind of a long tunnel, so just like the rest of this, it's going to take a while. Now we're going to start building the tunnel. And for the tunnel, I started to feel like as I got deeper and deeper into the tunnel, I couldn't see what I was doing. So as you'll see, I decided to grab a potion of night vision. So I could actually see what I was doing. And stuff. So this is what it looks like right now. And so the pool isn't completely filled up, but we did have some flooding, which actually helped us a bit. It was pretty annoying to deal with when I was still building the moon pool, but it is going to help us when it's time to fill the moon pool. This is where I decided to grab a night vision potion. And as you can see, because of the texture pack, it makes the potion look like a can of soda. I don't remember what the specific texture pack is called. But it makes some of the mobs look really weird. Like the wolves look really weird. And honestly, my house in this world is probably going to look very ugly to anyone who does not have the texture pack. I do. Because it's mostly built out of glazed terracotta, but it doesn't look like glazed terracotta. Yeah, now that the moon pool has water, let's add our land entrance. And by making the floors basalt as well, we are making it practically invisible until you get close to it. Then we can do some terraforming with more basalt to try and blend it in to the rest of the terrain. And we will add different types of blocks to the terraforming as well. But for now, we're gonna try to blend the volcano more and focus on the rest of it later. I don't know if you can hear, but my stomach keeps growling really loudly. Once I'm done recording this voiceover, I'm definitely going to have to get something to eat. So now if we swim through the tunnel, we end up in the moon pool. Looks like a dolphin followed us in. And then we can go through that small little tunnel and end up outside of the volcano. And so we can go in that same way and out the underwater tunnel again. And so a bit of terraforming with other types of blocks later, and here we have it. The entrance to the moon pool is a lot more hidden. You have to kind of go in this way and like that, but I didn't do anything to the underwater entrance. You can still swim through here. And now we're back out and we can see it's kind of getting dark out. And so it's kind of hard to see, and I keep tucking underwater, and there it is.